What's up, you guys? Chet the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with day 188 of my vlogging experience here in the state of Florida. Yes, that's about 190 days. I'm heading up on 200 days, you guys. I'm 2/3 of the way done. But today, guys, I have to go into work. Really don't have enough time to really sit and do some stuff. I think mostly what I may do is I might go back and look at that sailboat and after work. Mainly the reason is if y'all remember in the last vlog, my SD card kept on frying on me and I had to go back and forth and film every 10 seconds. Yeah, that's why my sailboat video is kind of weird. But it got done. I bought a 32 gig SD card, which hopefully for all our ventures coming forward, it's going to help. I think next paycheck too, I'm going to get a new phone because it's still, it's been sitting here and watch what it does. Nothing. Not a zilch. But you guys, there's one thing that I really wanted to talk to you all about today, and I'm sorry. This book is awesome. Like really, really awesome. You wouldn't think that accounting is interesting or learning how to self-finance, but Robert Kiyosaki is incredible. The guy's a genius. He talks a lot about how people quote-unquote call the rich crooks when I guess a majority of those kind of people fear money and they don't know how really money works because it's not really taught in school. So if you're offended by me saying that, money is not really taught in school. And that's why today I'm going to try something. And I thought about this one day while I was working because at a lot of fast food restaurants, a lot of people drop money at the front window, drive-through window. So why not, like maybe every night as each business closes up, on my normal routes as I'm heading home, just go and pick up change. I mean, you wouldn't think it would make any money whatsoever, but that's what I did last night, and I was just fooling around for a couple hours. And you're probably wondering, like, oh, Chet, you're just saving up change. Well, let me explain part 2 of my financial plan. After I save up so much money, hopefully maybe about $50 doing that, I am going to buy a bond. Now granted, bonds take time to mature, but you think if that bond sits there for 5-10 years and it matures, that's $100 that I don't have. It's $100 gained, and if I continue to do it multiple times, it continues to build. But that's only part 1 of what Robert talked about. One of the other things that he talks about is real estate. Granted, I'm a little bit poor to invest in real estate at the moment, but it's interesting how these businesses, these corporations, which by the way, corporations, if you did not know, are just paper. A corporation is not a building or an office. Surprisingly, you guys, it is just an agreement that sits in a lawyer's filing cabinet. Food for thought. Because with a corporation, you can actually tax last. Because what Robert teaches, how a lot of these, how the wealthy, how the rich do it, is through corporations. Oh, say, imagine income, spending everything, giving the rest away in taxes. While for the average person which likes to buy a house and a car, it's buy, taxes, spend what you have left. And two, I did not know that usually you will spend about 5 or 6 months paying the government in taxes. I didn't know that either. Like I said, this book has a lot. But going back to my whole plan and whatnot, that change is just change that, I've just been sitting, walking around. It's not actually based into my actual income. So, I mean, that's me doubling my money. But two, I want to get invested in stock. One of the things that Robert likes doing is investing in short stock as well. Like small businesses, small startups. But the best thing to do is to get out of there in a year. And people are like wondering, oh, Chet, that's too risky. I can't do that. Well, you guys, if you want to mess around with money, you have to be prepared to fail. If you look, the greatest football players, the greatest geniuses, they were all prepared to fail, and they did. And one lesson about life, you guys, is if you're not failing, you are not doing it right. Or at least that's what I'm learning in my journey down here. I don't know. Like I said, this book, I saw it in a YouTube video, in an inspirational video, or inspirational speech video. And dang. You guys, get this Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. It's a really, really, really good book. So, from there, I'd like to invest in stock, save up, maybe get into real estate, or work on my business, Dream Poet, with the assets. I wouldn't really say assets. My YouTube channel could one day be an asset. It's just a matter of what can I do to make something that puts money in my pocket. And I hope you guys that I don't sound like some greedy individual. I hope you all will take some advice and read this book. It is amazing. Robert Kiyosaki's a genius. He's the one who predicted the rise and fall of housing. He's the one who considered houses a liability. And if you all know, back in 2008, when we had the big housing crash, 2008, 2009, and everyone lost a lot of real estate. Everything went down. Great Recession. Robert predicted that. So it's just like, I seriously want to put what's in this book into practice in my life. Because while I do enjoy working, and I do enjoy doing what I do love, which is videography, photography, writing, journalism, photojournalism, all that good stuff. I one day want to be financially free. And it's like, why not read now while I'm still young and just take the opportunity? But you guys, I know I've talked long enough. I know this video is not terribly exciting. I know the last video was good. That was an abandoned boat. But you guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That will keep you in the loop on daily life of my life here in the state of Florida. Stay posted. Stay tuned. Keep in touch with me at Dream Poet at Facebook, as well as my Instagram, and the links below. Thank you all for the love and support. I love you all very much. Peace, you guys.